are you? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Gnome Warlock.
Hello.
Today we are back in Westfall, guys. We have a quest to turn in here. Messenger to Westfall. So let's turn this in, and then we'll probably hearth back to Redridge Mountain.
What can I do for you? Go with honor, friend. Good messenger, you have served your master well. Magistrate Solomon's note pains me to read, but it is obvious he knows not the war which is waged in Westfall, or else he would know better than to expect aid from the militia. If Stormwind had not deserted us as well, we would not have the need for the militia. Take this response to your master in Redridge, adventurer, and let him know that my heart is heavy with the loss of good men.
Well, it looks like he can't help us in Redridge.
Have a good one.
Alright, so let's go and turn this in, guys. And then we will continue questing here in Redridge. Hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing pretty good. Had a pretty big snowstorm.
Need help? I do say, this is not
It's like
good at
almost
all.
2 feet.
I did not realize that Stoutmantle's situation was not unlike ours here in Lakeshire. What action is so important that it calls the Stormwind army away from its people? Bah, I should not ponder aloud. Here, messenger, accept these coins in exchange for your service to the township. I might call upon you again. I require your assistance once again. I have written to Lord Ebonlock requesting that he sends his trained guards, the Night Watch, to help with Lakeshire's defense. It is imperative this message makes it to him swiftly. You must exercise extreme caution. Ebonlock is the mayor of Darkshire, in the heart of Duskwood. Do not stray from the road.
Alright, so we'll collect the rest of these whelp scales. I'm going to try using all 3 dots today, guys. We'll try using Corruption, Curse of Agony, and Immolate. We'll see how it goes. Usually I just use Corruption and Curse of Agony because they're instant cast. Let's try this out. Should probably start the pull with Immolate. Here, we'll try again here. Just a little bit more dot damage. Not bad. Might as well use it. Doesn't cost too much mana to cast. It costs like 45 mana. And just wand him down after. And there's this buff that has come out in China. NetEase has added it to their Titan Forge version of their game. And it's called Protect the Weak. And what it does is, say you get like ganked by a player that's 5 levels higher than you. After that happens, you'll get a buff. called Protect the Weak. And what it does is it says you're protected against those seeking an unfair fight. Attacking a player 5 or more levels higher than your own will cancel this protection. So you can't be attacked by players that are 5 levels higher than you. Kind of interesting. Not too sure what I think about it. It's clearly used to prevent getting camped by higher levels, right? We might have to just Shadow Bolt here. Our fog might go down. It sounds like a decent idea. I'm not too sure what I think about it, though. It's probably, like, overall a good thing. I wonder if they'll bring it over here. So what could happen is, like, how the rogue ganked me, I think it was last episode, just came and, like, one-shot me. That rogue couldn't do that again. Because we would be protected, we would have to protect the weak buff. I wonder if that applies to other players as well. Like not only that rogue wouldn't be able to attack me, but any other player that's 5 levels higher. That's probably how it is. You just can't get ganked again for an hour. I think it lasts an hour. Pretty sure. Any food buffs left? We have one more egg. We'll eat that. We also have to make our way to Stormwind today. We do have some abilities to rank up. Great Soulstone, Curse of Agony, rank 2, and Searing Pain. Not getting too lucky with these scales. At all. I think we maybe slain like over 20 whelps. We've only gotten like 4 scales. There we go. See that every time I complain about it, we just end up getting a scale. We'll send him in here. I'm going to be playing the Paladin quite a bit over the next week and a half. Should be quite a few Paladin videos coming out. The portal is opening on the 5th, and we don't have much time left. And I need to get at least to level 58 for that. I really don't want to miss it. But I'll still make sure we get at least we'll keep the one Warlock video per day going. And then probably once the Paladin hits 70, we'll probably ramp up the Warlock videos, try to get the Warlock all caught up. There's Shaman. Level 21. I've been tanking some dungeons. I've done a few with a few Warlocks in them. And the Warlock's AoE damage is pretty good. Like a mix of Rain of Fire and Hellfire, it's actually not bad. So if we do get into some decent groups with good AoE damage, we could probably level pretty quick. I think using Immolate's kind of worth it. You obviously don't get the full duration of the dot, but maybe we would get a little bit more if I cast Immolate first. It's just, I think Corruption and Curse of Agony tick for a bit more. Like the dot, the Immolate dot doesn't do as much damage as Corruption or Curse and Agony per tick. Like, we'll check it out here. Like, how much damage does Curse? It's like 16. Missed there. 19, I think. That could be the pet's damage, too. Let's see how much Immolate does. So, Immolate does like an initial 24 damage, which is nice. It ticks for like 8s. 13. I think that's Starfog hitting him, the 15s. So yeah, it ticks for 8. Corruption almost does double, I believe. Let's try it again. He's punching for 16. Yeah, Corruption's hitting for 18. The yellow numbers are Corruption. Let's do Curse of Agony. This is eventually going to rank up soon. Curse of Agony ramps up over time. See, he's 7 now. So Curse of Agony doesn't do too much. It kind of just ramps up. Maybe I should probably Curse of Agony first and then Corruption. But this is what I was doing before. I was just getting these 2 dots up. They're instant cast. And then I would just wand them down. Kind of feels the same. You know, as using Immolate. And then wanding. Like it's like using Curse of Agony and Corruption. And then wanding instead of using Curse of Agony, Corruption, Immolate, then wanding. That mob could have been like a low level though. He died pretty fast. We'll go back and try to find some more whelps here. We just need one more scale. And then eventually we'll make our way over to Duskwood, guys. We have a few quests to turn in over there. Here, let's see how this goes. Do Immolate and then the other 2 instant cast dots. These Gortusk have more health, though. It's level 16 Gortusk. Maybe these guys have comparable health. Let's Immolate this one. Maybe you cast Immolate first, it's worth it. Probably the one that's not worth it is that Curse of Agony. It takes so long to ramp up. But it's instant cast, so you might as well cast it. We got resisted. Here's a Gortusk here. This is without Immolate. It's pretty close. But I think using Immolate's better. It's worth it. As long as they live for like, 5 to 10 seconds, it's worth putting both dots up. There we go. It's the last scale we needed. We still need some crisp spider meat. And then we need condor meat as well. You'll just head up here. We'll turn in the Underbelly Scales quest, and then we'll make our way down to Duskwood. Yeah, I probably should have been using this more often. Or I should have just been putting up all 3 dots. I just thought the cast was like a waste of time. Right? Because you could just instant cast, and then you just get right to wanding. It's like right here I'd be casting Immolate. What's better, 2 wand attacks or Immolate with the dot? It's pretty close. I don't know. It's not much of a difference, but I think Immolate's a little bit better. Maybe. Like right there, the mob died pretty quick. It's just with the instant cast dots, it's just 1, 2, and then you're wanding. Which is kind of nice.
Hey there. Have a good one.
You know, that greedy Argus will send someone to collect his scales if I don't give them to him soon. You found those scales yet?
Thanks. These will get me out of debt to Arg.
Okay. It's good to know you're going to be out of debt. Take these black welt boots. Selling for 4 silver.
See you around.
A little bit more than the other items. The other item was like 2 silver. Alright, so all the other quests here are kind of pretty high. You have the Knoll quest, though, up here that we could give a try, but we have some time to complete that. We still need Condor and Chris Spider meat, but I think we'll hold off on that. We'll do that later. If you see any on the way out, we'll make sure to kill them, though. Maybe we'll get some more meat. Off to Duskwood we go. We're going to turn in the messenger to Darkshire. We'll get the flight point here, and then we'll take a flight over to Stormwind, guys. And then maybe we might come back to Redridge and then complete these 2 quests, and then maybe we'll get 19 from that, and then we can get into Dead Mines. There's a tarantula right here. There's actually a few. See how fast this one does. Oh, oops. It's taunting him off. Right there, Immolate would be up. Which one level is this one? This one's 16 as well. So that took a little bit of time. This one's the same level as the last tarantula. Hopefully he doesn't pull this one. Okay, here we go. So cast. Put Immolate up. We'll start wanding. It's pretty close. I think the Immolate's a little bit better. So we'll do it. Oops. Okay, another crunchy spider leg. Oh, there's Antonio Pirelli. Pretty good NPC if you're playing hardcore. Self-found. He sells like lesser healing pots. Also, these bracers are pretty nice too if you're playing a rogue. I remember I bought these ones here. 4 Agi 2 Stam Wolf bracers on my hardcore self-found rogue. Solo self-found. We didn't even do any dungeons. We just quested from 1 to 60. It was quite the journey. Long grind. This was before the hardcore servers came out, and you had to use the hardcore add-on to legitimize your hardcore run. It's a good add-on, though. It made sure you weren't able to use the mailbox or the auction house or anything like that. But now they have it all built into the game, which is good. Seems like that's what Blizzard's doing now. They're trying to eliminate add-ons, especially in the retail version. Trying to just incorporate them all into the game so people don't have to, you know, use a third-party website or program to download add-ons that to make their game, you know, feel a little bit better. Like I download quite a bit for Classic WoW, like over 10 add-ons. So I have them all linked in the description below, but we had quite a few. Yeah, there we go. That was the last tarantula. On our way to Duskwood, and we got our final cursed spider meat. So that part's done. Now we just need to farm 3 more condor meats, and we will be able to craft the Red Ridge Goulash. Goulash is pretty good. It's a place near my house that makes pretty nice goulash. Pretty good one. Just like a beef soup with like big chunks of beef in it. Sort of feels more like a stew though. It tastes more like a stew, I guess you could say. There's no like potatoes in it. It's just like onion and big chunks of beef. I think it's a beef broth as well. I just have to watch out on our way here. Many of the mobs will have much higher health than us and level. Yeah, here's Zix or Zix. Sells healing pots and an orb of power. 2 stam, 4 intellect, offhand, not bad. Check for these dire wolves. I don't think Starfog will be able to save us if they come and attack us. They will probably resist Starfog's taunt. It looks like we need to repair our belt here, guys. It's yellow. Make sure we keep that demon skin on. Here he is, Watcher Bacchus. Patrolling up and down the road here. The Night's Watch. Alright, so let's go turn this in, guys. Oh, I forgot to read this, actually. Solomon's plea to Darkshire, Lord Evenlog, the township of Lakeshire, humbly requests the aid of the Night's Watch. We are under siege from both the Blackrock Orcs and Morganth's Shadowhide Knolls. I would not send bidding of our situation was not severe. We await aid from Stormwind, but until such help arrives, I beg of you to lend support. Once the kingdom is breached, all of humanity is in peril. Magistrate Solomon.
Well met.
You appear to have traveled from afar, Warlock. What business do you have here in Darkshire?
Thank you for making the long journey here. This is indeed important information. If I did not know Magistrate Solomon personally, I would say the man has gone mad. Send the Night Watch to Lakeshire because Stormwind refuses aid? The Night Watch was formed because Stormwind left us when this foul magic seeped into the land. If I sent my Night Watch, this town would be overrun by evil before the guards even reached the forest's edge. Take this letter of response to your master in Lakeshire.
Alright, so here's the flight point. We'll pick this up.
Where would you like to fly to?
And then I think we'll go back to Lakeshire.
Be careful.
Quick little flight. Eulog's response to Solomon. Your Honor, I regret to inform you that the Night's Watch is unable to leave its post in Darkshire at this time. Perhaps you were unaware that Stormwind no longer provides military support in this region. The Night Watch has been formed and trained entirely by the people of the forest in order to defend Darkshire from Stormwind's absence. Without the watch, the town would fall. I wish you luck with your plight. Lord Elock. Yeah, I think Darkshire has it worse than Red Ridge Mountain. They got an abomination who comes to their town and tries to destroy it. Thanks to you, though. You're the reason why that abomination comes to the town. And then they're surrounded by Worgen as well. I think that's worse than orcs and gnolls. I don't know, maybe they have it worse here. Orcs and there's quite a few orcs and gnolls in this zone. It seems more peaceful here though, compared to Duskwood.
Light be with you.
Good to see you're back. Messengers shall inform the marshal that the night watch is on its way from
By the
Darkshire.
light! The Stormwind army retreated from Westfall, and the guard no longer protects Darkshire? There is some treachery abound. How could this be so? Oh, I forgot to reward your service, adventurer. Here are some coins. Now excuse me. Something is amiss in Stormwind, and I must get to the bottom of it.
Yep, it's the Black Dragonflight. They've infiltrated Stormwind nobility. Probably shouldn't be saying this because we haven't really got to that part yet. But if you've never played this game before, you probably don't even know who the Black Dragonflight are, so figure that out later.
Where would you like to fly to?
Stormwind, guys. Let's go.
Farewell.
Alright, so we're going to head over to Stormwind, and we will learn to create Soulstone. Creates a minor Soulstone. The Soulstone can be used to store one target's soul. If the target dies while their soul is stored, they will be able to resurrect with 400 health and 700 mana. Usually use this on like a healer or a tank. Most likely you put it on a tank. So if they die, they can resurrect and hopefully save the group when they fall. And Curse of Agony now causes 180 shadow damage over 24 seconds instead of 90, so pretty much double, which would put it above the dot damage of Immolate. So now at rank 2, Curse of Agony and Corruption are stronger than rank 2 Immolate. Immolate's not bad. It's probably the worst out of the 2 dots. Out of 3 dots, I should say. But it's not bad to put up. It's kind of like, depends on the situation. Like if you want to kill, I think the fastest way to kill a target is you send your pet on them, you dot them up with Curse of Agony and Corruption, and then you just Shadow Bolt. That's how you kill targets fast. If you're kind of just chilling, you want to consume mana, then yeah, I guess you could use Immolate. Or you can just start wanding after you cast Curse of Agony and Corruption. This is my first time playing a Warlock in this version of the game, so I'm as new as everybody else who may have not played Warlock before. Last time I played Warlock was, well, the first time I played Warlock on the channel, the first time I ever played Warlock, was for Season of Discovery, and it's a much different than this. I was playing the Destruction spec, so Immolate was pretty strong, and I got an ability. This is the Destruction tree here. I took all of Cataclysm as well, so our Destruction spells were costed less, and I pretty much went down a tree similar to this, but it's for using a discovery. So we can learn some new first aid. Bandages, we'll do that first. You have any quests to pick up here? No. And I was casting spells like Chaos Bolt. They don't even have Chaos Bolt in TBC, I'm pretty sure. Maybe they do. The Shadow Fury, the Flaggerate. But it was a fun spec. My imp was pretty strong. It had like fast attack speed, and I stacked fire damage. So all my fire spells were doing more damage. So Immolate was pretty strong. So was Chaos Bolt, because that's another fire damage spell.
I would be glad to teach you anything that would aid your journeys. Go with honor.
All right, there we go. We learned anti-venom and wool bandage. Can actually make wool bandages now, so I'll make a few. The rest of the linen cloth will continue to level up our tailoring. What anti-venom does, it cures his poison up to level 25. We will make a few bolts of linen cloth now. Oh yeah. Damn it. Forgot to buy the booze. Oh, we're not forgetting Stormwind's booze. Well, I forgot to buy the booze in Duskwood for drive times. We'll end up going back. That's my bad. I'm gonna buy a cask of Merlot right now. I wonder if you can buy it in the Warlock bar. I forget what it's called, the Filthy Pig or something like that. You never really go there on any other class. Only when you're a Warlock you really go to this bar. We'll go there and we'll see if they got some Merlot. We'll have to go back to Duskwood. It's a quick flight though, just to pick that up. And then there's one in Goldshire, so we'd have to go down there as well. Bottle of moonshine down there. There's the blue recluse. Is that it there or no? It's hidden in the back corner. They really hide the Warlock trainers. Yeah, the slaughtered lamb. Okay, let's see if they sell Merlot.
Take my advice. Don't sit close to the shadows.
No. Sell everything but. They sell any of the other ones? Probably not.
For the Alliance.
There's no moonshine, sweet rum, or Merlot?
Take my advice. Don't sit close to the shadows.
No.
See you later.
Well, that's kind of a shame.
Greetings.
The arcane only corrupts those who are weak. Keep up on your training, or you may find a similar fate.
I got searing pain now as well. I think that was it.
The arcane only corrupts those who are weak. Keep up on your training, or you may find a similar fate.
Through rigorous retraining,
Oh, you can learn Fireball rank
I have
3
had to break
for
many students of all they had
our,
previously
imp.
learned so that I might teach them anew. The service I offer becomes
And
increasingly
Grimoire
difficult to
Shadows
perform
for the
each time
Void
it is
Walk.
done. It is for that reason that it becomes increasingly expensive with each retraining. Do you desire that I break you of the talents you have learned?
Want to make your demons more powerful? It'll cost you, but you've come to the right place.
Alright, so let's learn all of these. And we got Grimoire of Consumed Shadows. The Voidwalker consumes nearby shadows to bolster its form, recovering 310 health over 10 seconds. Cannot be used while in combat, so it's like a way for it to heal itself. It's pretty cool. But we now have to summon the Imp and learn Firebolt rank 3. And I really liked playing Season Discovery Warlock. It was a lot of fun playing Destruction with Chaos Bolts. Chaos Bolt's such a cool ability. It's pretty much like a Warlock's version of Pyroblast. It's a long cast and it does a lot of damage. Alright, so let's go grab this Merlot, guys. Got a lot of stuff in our bags. We'll have to deal with that as well. But we'll buy this Merlot. Is it here?
Welcome to my inn, weary traveler.
No.
What can I do for you?
Someone in here sell it? Roberto Papaloverbos. What the heck is that? Well, these are actually around the corner here. We'll put some items. Send some items to the bank alt to sell. This gem. Anything we can like disenchant. Any BOEs we got that we're not going to use. Yeah, there's this chest. Maybe we'll use it later. We got that from the mage. We'll hold on to it. The eggs we can use for cooking. I don't think we need the Murloc eyes anymore. We have like a bunch of food items as well. A lot of this stuff's like kind of like junk. We won't really use, but you can try to sell it. You can make a little bit of profit, but it's not much at all. I think that's about it.
Hello. Welcome to the Bank of Stormwind. We offer financial accounts and safety deposit boxes for valuable items. Do you already have an account with us, sir?
I'll put all of this food in here. Spider meat we need for a quest, right? We need the Gortus snouts, the spider meat, and the condor meat. Clam meat and all these boar ribs. Can level up cooking later. Spider legs I'm pretty sure we don't need. But all of these other items we can use later.
See you later.
Alright, so before we leave, let's make sure we get that Merlot.
Hey there. Best deals in all of Stormwind, my friend.
Probably
Couldn't
won't get
find
too
any
much
better.
XP
Now,
for
what
it,
can I
but
help you with?
we're going back to Redridge anyways. CG Tiger Mount. This is where you buy it.
Best deals in all of Stormwind, my friend. Won't find any better. Now, what can I help you with? Be careful.
Alright, so we got the Cask of Merlot, the Keg of Thunder Brew. Now we can make our way to Goldshire, get the Sweet Rum, I believe it's called. Pretty sure it's there. The Sweet Rum is at Goldshire. Poor rabbit. Draenei comes to Elwyn, just starts killing innocent rabbits. Left the chickens alone, though. Alright, who do we buy it from? This guy? Probably this way here.
What can I do for you?
It's called a skin of... Say I have it? See, there it is. A skin of Sweet Rum. It's kind of expensive, all this stuff, guys. It's not a cheap quest. But there we go, guys. We got the skin of Sweet Rum, Keg of Thunder Brew, and a Cask of Merlot. And now we are going to probably call the episode here. Next episode will start in Duskwood. I'll buy the moonshine, and then we'll take a flight over to Redridge Mountains, and we'll continue questing. We'll try to get the rest of this Condor meat, and we'll probably start the Baying of Knolls and the Everstill Bridge quest. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.